You already have all the talent and skills required to draw. You just didn't know. Hi all, my name is José. I'm a Portuguese designer living and working in Ontario, Canada. I love to draw since I was little, but don't be fooled. Despite my big bird swagger, my drawing skills at this age weren't that great. But I could draw, and so could all the other kids. And so can you. In this video I'll give you 3 reasons why you should start drawing today, plus a little extra. But first, you need to understand that drawing is a skill. It's not a talent. Nobody is born knowing how to draw. It's a skill that you acquire with time and practice. A lot of practice. What takes this skill to the next level is passion. If you love what you're doing, you don't care how much time you spend doing it, no matter what it is. The more you do it, the better you become. So good that people start mistaking it for some kind of superpower that you're born with. And in case you never had a drawing class, I'll tell you what they teach you. There's some theory, technique and materials, all things that you can learn on YouTube, by the way. But if you zoom out, do you know what these classes are really about? Repetition. Teachers will ask you to draw the same things over and over and over again. Why? Because that's how you improve. So, all this to say, don't expect to be amazing when you're starting, and more importantly, don't compare yourself with other people. Just compete with yourself, look at the drawing that you did yesterday, and try to do better than that. I know, blah blah blah. You're probably still thinking, that's too much work, why should I even bother? Which takes me to the 3 reasons why you should start drawing. Thanks for asking, by the way. The first reason is that drawing helps you relax. It helps taking your mind off things. When you're drawing, you'll notice that time just flies. Your mind starts to drift and you're focused on the actual drawing rather than thinking about all those things that just bring you down. If you deal with things like anxiety or depression or stress, this can be especially helpful. After a good drawing session, I can almost guarantee that your mind is a lot more clear than when you started. The second reason is that drawing allows you to self-express. Sometimes it's difficult to put your feelings in words, or if you're a bit like me, you just don't want to do that, and drawing gives you the means to externalize your emotions. It's completely personal, and it doesn't require you to be able to translate your emotions into actual words. All you need to do is to let your emotions flow from your pencil to the paper, and while you're doing that, you might end up discovering a few things about yourself, because drawing can really be an exercise of reflection and self-discovery. The third reason is that drawing helps you tell stories. And this isn't just for people in creative fields, by the way. If your job requires things like presenting work, pitching ideas, or even giving a report, and you want to be effective at it, you probably want to tell stories. Because people will remember that better than a random assortment of facts and information. And if you add pictures to illustrate that story, they will remember that even better. And do you know what helps making pictures? Drawing. Sure, you can dive online and find images from stock websites, pixelated drawings, memes that kind of match what you mean, but that's what everyone else does. If you want to be memorable, why not drawing it? Trust me, people will remember that, and I'm not just saying this, I actually use this for my daily job at Shopify. Here is an example that I made a while back to illustrate the idea that our merchants' needs were outgrowing a tool they are using. It's not the best drawing in the world, but it served my purpose. And personally, I think that a crappy drawing that illustrates exactly what you mean is 1,000 times better than a beautiful stock photo that just kind of matches it. A bonus reason is that drawing opens your eyes. You look at people that you used to think as talented and appreciate much more what they do, because suddenly you realize that they're good because they're super dedicated, not because they are blessed by the gods. You'll know that a simple drawing that takes a couple hours to make doesn't actually cost just that time. It costs years of practice, research and experimentation. Lots of trial and error, not to talk about all the money spent in supplies and possibly art school. The best part of all of this is that you'll also be able to start doing it for yourself. The only downside that you'll probably find sooner or later is that your good friends might start asking you to make stuff for free. So as you learn how to draw, it's also good to practice how to say no. Okay, with that, I hope you're convinced. Thanks for watching and liking this video if you did. I made 3 other videos on drawing. Check them out if you're interested. If you want me to make more videos on anything design related, subscribe and tell me what you'd like to see in the comments. Bye! Hey, I almost forgot. One extra good thing about drawing is that you can make your own stuff, and that can end up in a t-shirt like this one. If you like my t-shirt, you can get one just like this on halfful.com. See you there!